The Premier League may be over, but the real drama is just beginning. From Arsenal's opening talks with Benjamin Sesko to Erik Ten Hag making surprise moves for two Manchester United stars and Liverpool chasing a club record signing, this summer's transfer window is already catching fire. Before we dive into today's updates, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop a comment below. Who's your club's dream signing this summer? Let's dive into today's transfer news. Al Hilal are pushing to sign Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United with a £100 million offer and a lucrative contract for the Portuguese midfielder. According to the Mail, a meeting with Fernandes' agent Miguel Pino extended late into Monday night, and the Saudi club reportedly issued a 72-hour deadline for the deal to be finalized. Manchester United are asking £42 million for winger Antony, which may be beyond Real Betis' budget, especially without Champions League revenue. Although Betis are interested in making his loan permanent, the fee is considerably lower than the £81 million United originally paid Ajax in 2022. Juventus are attempting to hijack Napoli's move for Lille striker Jonathan David. While Napoli had been frontrunners for the Canadian international, Sky Sports reports Juventus are now actively working to beat them to the Serie A signing. Daniel Cummings, a 19-year-old striker from Celtic, has completed his medical at West Ham and is set to sign a 4-year deal. Cummings netted 23 goals for Celtic B this season and debuted in the Champions League in January. Arsenal are close to securing a contract extension with centre-back Gabriel Magalhaes. The 27-year-old has made 200 appearances since joining in 2020, and despite his current deal running until 2027, talks for improved terms are at an advanced stage. AC Milan are waiting to officially reappoint Max Allegri as manager because they must first terminate Sergio Conceição's contract. Allegri previously managed Milan from 2010 to 2014, winning Serie A in 2010-11 season, and was last with Juventus. Erik Ten Hag, poised to take over at Bayer Leverkusen, reportedly wants Manchester United duo Alejandro Garnacho and Antony as part of his rebuild. According to Kicker, United may offload the pair to help fund their summer business, with Ryan Cherki also being considered. Real Sociedad president Jokane Parabé remains hopeful that Martin Zubimendi will stay despite Arsenal's £51 million bid. He confirmed that the club has asked the midfielder to reflect during his time with Spain and hasn't ruled out retaining him. Steven Gerrard has ruled out a return to Rangers as manager and will continue his coaching career in the Middle East. Despite previous success at Ibrox, the club are now focused on alternatives like Davide Ancelotti and Russell Martin. Manchester United are exploring a swap deal involving Rasmus Højlund and Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. While Osimhen impressed on loan at Galatasaray, United may use the underperforming Højlund as part of negotiations to land the Nigerian forward. Arsenal are advancing talks to sign RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. With the Bundesliga side missing out on Champions League football, the Gunners see Sesko long on their radar as a primary striker target over alternatives like Victor Gyökeres. Charlie Alcaraz will permanently join Everton from Flamengo in a £15.2 million deal following a successful loan. The former Southampton man made 16 appearances, including a key goal against Newcastle, while other loanees like Jack Harrison and Armando Broja return to parent clubs. Atletico Madrid are open to selling centre-back Jose Maria Jimenez if a serious offer arises, particularly from England or Saudi Arabia. A potential departure could see the Spanish club pursue Tottenham's Christian Romero as a replacement. Liverpool's pursuit of Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez for £45 million could signal the end of Kostas Tsimikas' Anfield career. The Greek fullback has drawn interest from clubs like Leeds, who could offer him Premier League football next season. Chelsea are in talks with Jadon Sancho's camp about retaining him following his loan spell. They're obligated to buy him for £25 million unless they negotiate an exit, and his goal in the Conference League final win has reignited interest in keeping him. Espanyol prefer goalkeeper Joan Garcia to join Newcastle over rivals Barcelona. Garcia, available for £21 million, is also being watched by Arsenal and Man United. Regular football ahead of the World Cup is a key factor in his decision. Chelsea are exploring other striker options beyond Liam Delap, with Hugo Ekitike and Benjamin Sesko also on their radar. The club finds Ekitike's price high for now, but could pivot to Sesko depending on how Delap's £30 million move progresses. Yeri Yarmolenko has extended his contract with Brentford until 2031. The 21-year-old Ukrainian midfielder expressed pride in his development after making his Premier League debut and representing Ukraine at the senior level. Job Bellingham has reportedly chosen Borussia Dortmund over Eintracht Frankfurt. After touring Frankfurt's facilities, the Sunderland midfielder opted to follow in brother Jude's footsteps at Dortmund. Frankfurt may now pivot to Ritsu Doan or Jonathan Burkert. Liverpool are leading the race for Florian Wirtz and have opened talks with Bayer Leverkusen for a potential club record deal. Despite late Real Madrid interest, Wirtz is reportedly impressed with Liverpool and new boss Arne Slot, favoring a move to Anfield. Ipswich Town are interested in Chelsea striker Mark Guiu on a loan deal for the 2025-26 season. While Chelsea are closing in on Liam Delap, any Guiu deal would be independent and aimed at bolstering Ipswich's attacking options. AC Milan are among clubs chasing Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho, who has been told to find a new club. Milan joins Chelsea and Napoli in pursuit, with hopes of reviving the young Argentine's career. Manchester City remain in negotiations with AC Milan over midfielder Tijjani Reinders. The 26-year-old is excited by the prospect of a Premier League move, and City have made him a top midfield target. Zian Fleming will officially become a Burnley player on June 1st, following a loan from Millwall. The Dutchman joined last summer with a built-in obligation to buy clause, now confirmed by Millwall. Newcastle United are targeting Brentford forward Brian Bumo, with Manchester United also interested. Newcastle hope to secure a £50 million to £60 million deal before sporting director Paul Mitchell departs. Liam Delap has chosen Chelsea over Man United and Newcastle. The Ipswich striker will join the Blues for £30 million, activating a clause in his contract after Ipswich's relegation. Arsenal are eyeing Bayern Munich winger Leroy Sane as they near a deal for Martin Zubimendi. Mikel Arteta, who worked with Sane at Man City, is interested if Sane fails to agree new terms in Germany. Chelsea's Leo Castledine is likely to join a championship club permanently this summer. The 19-year-old midfielder, who debuted in the Carabao Cup, wants regular football and has strong second-tier interest. Sheffield Wednesday defender Paul Valentin is being tracked by Derby County and Preston after confirming his summer exit. The 28-year-old made 34 appearances but was dropped after refusing a contract extension. Ex-Chelsea star Joe Cole has called on the club to keep Jadon Sancho after his strong showing in the Conference League final. Cole believes Sancho deserves consistent game time and fits well into the Blues setup. Portsmouth want to re-sign West Ham's Freddie Potts on loan. Potts was a standout in League One and recently signed a new long-term deal with the Hammers. Pompey remain hopeful of a return, depending on West Ham's plans. Multiple championship clubs are preparing bids for Chelsea's Leo Castledine, who is set to leave permanently. After a loan at Shrewsbury cut short by injury, the 19-year-old is eager for regular senior football. Chelsea owners have given new manager Enzo Maresca full backing in the market after securing Champions League football and the Conference League title. Liam Delap is a key forward target as the club prepares for major summer moves. Manchester United CEO Omar Barada confirmed that long-term transfer planning has been ongoing for months. He avoided naming targets but stressed clarity on investment areas and readiness to act this summer. Liverpool remain frontrunners for Florian Wirtz despite late interest from Real Madrid. The Reds have begun talks with Bayer Leverkusen for a record-breaking deal, and Wirtz reportedly favors a move to Anfield after being impressed by the club and new coach Arne Slot. And there you have it, another day packed with transfer twists, surprise moves, and record-breaking deals in the making. Who do you think will land the biggest signing of the summer? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading every one. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Footy Gist, and turn on that notification bell so you're always the first to know when breaking transfer news drops. Until next time, keep it locked right here for all the latest buzz from the world of football. This is Footy Gist, where the game never sleeps.